A few years ago, I was going through one of the worst times in my entire life. It was during this time where I found it hard to enjoy being myself, essentially. I found it hard to look at myself and be happy. I found it hard to be satisfied with my appearance, with pretty much everything about me. Low self-esteem, low confidence. Essentially, every day seemed to drag on, and it felt like almost a chore just to get out of bed, just to get up and live my life. Essentially, I was going through tons of inner chaos, tons of inner turmoil, essentially. Just a lot of pain, a lot of negative feelings. Now, to sum that up pretty quickly, I ended up turning those negative feelings into something positive. I ended up starting to go to the gym, get my physique in order, fix that body dysmorphia that I had, fix that negative self-esteem that I had. I started to be more social so I could stop being socially awkward and I can get out of my social circle, and so I could better myself in that region as well. But this video is not about a self-improvement guide or how to better yourself. This video in specific is about how to ease yourself of pain from within. Now, obviously, there's self-improvement. There's a bunch of different ways to improve your life on the outside. How to improve your looks maxing, ice your face, put a banana peel on your face to make your skin glowing. All this BS. That's not what this video is related to. This video is specifically how to heal your mind. And once you heal your mind, everything else falls along with it. Everything else falls into place and you end up getting a much better life than you had before. Now, what is the thing that served to heal my mind? Now, obviously, going to the gym, self-improvement played a big role in all of that. But the main factor that did wonders for improving my life was philosophy, was learning about my mind, starting to master my mind and my emotions, starting to be this better version of myself. In specific, the philosophy that allowed me to do that is a philosophy called Stoicism. Now, if you've been in this self-improvement space for a while, you've likely heard this term thrown around a whole lot. Oh, you need to be stoic in the face of danger. You need to be stoic. Use your stoicism to kill a guy if he were to steal your girlfriend or whatever. Basically, it's not being used right. The Stoic philosophy dates back hundreds of years, back in the BC times. I think it was founded by Zeno, if I'm not mistaken. Basically, it's the philosophy that whatever is in your control, control it. But whatever is out of your control, let it go. Essentially, your life is yours to live. And if there's parts of your life that you cannot control if it rains tomorrow. You cannot control if someone will treat you right. You cannot control if someone were to pass away. But you can control how you respond to those situations. You can control how you react. You can control what actions you choose to take. You can control the things that are directly about you. And that's what the philosophy is all about, essentially. And the main goal, the main pursuit of this philosophy is to live a just and rational life, a virtuous life. And what that essentially means is a life in pursuit of goodness, a life in pursuit of doing the right thing all the time, anytime, no matter what, because you're capable of it. You're not capable of all the stuff that happens around you, but you are capable of what you can do. So why not use it for good? And in starting to learn about and apply, sorry, I'm covering my eyes because the sun's in it. In starting to learn about and apply this philosophy, I found myself becoming more and more content with the world around me. Sure, today was bad, but could I do anything about it? I did all that I could. I was being just in my actions. Sorry, the sun's being a bitch right now. But essentially, practicing Stoicism, learning about Stoicism, it teaches you how to be okay with what goes on in the world. It teaches you, it teaches you how to live your life in a way that makes it in your control. You no longer like give your emotions to other people. You no longer let other people influence your life. It is all you, just you and only you for your entire life. That's literally it. So essentially, learning and implementing this philosophy gives you back control over the course of your life, gives you back control over what you want to do and how you want to do it. And in doing this, it's back to the story at the beginning of the video. It's allowed me to regain control over my life and my emotions and how I view myself and the world as a whole. It's literally rid me of probably 90% of the pain that I had back then. It has allowed me to live a life that is 10 times better, 10 times more free of that pain and that suffering that I once had, simply because the ideas in the principle, or the ideas in the philosophy, the principles in it are super powerful, super impactful, and they don't get talked about in the modern day. Now, it's too much for me to uncover in this brief little introduction to Stoicism, but I'll give you some like resources for you to start if you are interested in practicing this. And in the future, I will 100% be making videos about concepts within the philosophy. So if that interests you, subscribe right now. But one of the most pivotal texts in the Stoic philosophy is Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. There we go, sun's out of my eyes. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. This guy was a Roman emperor, one of the greatest Roman emperors back in like 500 BC, whenever the empire was. And essentially, he wrote this book that was, or it wasn't even supposed to be a book. He had this nightly journal that every night he would write in, and he would like make these like analysis of his character and his actions. And what happened was, when he eventually died, when he eventually passed away, someone preserved his like nightly journalings, and they turned it into a book, and this book was passed down for generations until it eventually got published, and now we have it today. And this book features many, if not all, of the core foundations of the philosophy. So it is a great place to start if you don't know where to start and you want to start practicing. So other than that, the philosophy has changed my life, and it serves to change the lives of pretty much everyone who starts to practice it. So I would recommend checking it out if you haven't heard of it, or if you're similar to what the story was at the start that I described, check it out. It's something worth doing, and I think you could get a lot of value out of it. Other than that, scroll down, subscribe, like the video. See you later.